Hi, in this video we're going to show you how to create a shipping plan. So we're in Seller Central right now. We're going to click on inventory up here in the upper left hand corner. You got a couple different choices. You got manage inventory, manage FBA inventory, add a product, and manage FBA shipments. I am going to assume that you've already added your product to your Amazon account and that your product is in the Amazon catalog. So that's what this link right here will do. Manage FBA shipments is what you do after you've created your shipping plan. In order to create a shipping plan, however, you need to click on one of these. I'm going to tell you that it does not matter which one you click on. I will quickly explain the difference. Manage inventory has all of your inventory items in it. Manage FBA inventory only has items that you are sending to FBA. For most of us that only ship to FBA, these are both going to be identical. For this project, we're just going to click on manage inventory. That will give you all inventory. So right now we'll just kind of pick on something. We'll just click on this. Let's see. How about this video game? Paint Shop Pro Virtual Painter 3. It says it's a video game. So let's see what happens. So we're going to click on that one. You're going to click on actions, and then you're going to click on send Plentish inventory. Now, obviously, if you had, blue widgets, red widgets, yellow widgets, and you were going to send, multiples of those, you could send them all in the same shipping plan and just go click, 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 and enter them all. Most of us are only going to have one item at a time, and so that's what we're going to be sending in. So click again on send replenish inventory. So on this one, let me reduce this, bring this over here a little bit. This is really important that when you're creating your new plan, you get your ship from address correct. We're sending this on your behalf. So instead of FBA inspections name up here, you're going to have your name. And this could be your personal name or your company name. It really does not matter. And then you're going to ship it from our address, which is 1230 North Main Street. Now, you can actually take this off this suite B2. That's not required. Just the Main Street address is okay. You can put suite B2 on there, but if you have issues, try removing the suite B2. And then Fort Bragg, and then we're going to be shipping this on your behalf. So you're going to want to have your phone number. So basically, we're shipping it on your behalf. It's your product. It's leaving our warehouse. It's heading to Amazon. If there's any issues at all, we're not going to be able to do anything about it because, it's kind of like saying, hey, Mom, can you drop this off at the post office for me? Well, somebody could drop it off at the post office for you, but it's kind of like you're still shipping it. So you want your phone number. If there's any problems at all, they need to be able to get a hold of you. So your phone number, your name, your company name, our address. Here's the other thing, packing type. 90% of the shipments are all going to be case packed, so you're going to want to make sure that you choose this to case packed product items. If you're unsure of which one you should choose, individual items or case packed items, chances are it's going to be case packed items. If not, you can watch our video explain the difference between individual products or case packed items. Case packed items for the most part are, say you're ordered 500 items for your supplier. They're all the same exact item, and your supplier is sending it to us in cases of 50, and he's sending us 10 cases. So that's case packed items. If you're sending us arbitrage where you got 3 coming from this person, 3 coming from that person, you got 5 red dinosaurs, 6 train tracks, 3, you know, something else, and you got a variety of products. In that case, you may choose individual products. So we'll explain what the difference is if you need further help. For the most part, everybody's going to be choosing case packed product items. So over in the right corner, it says continue the shipping plan. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. And then over here, again, it has your, this is going to be your timeline. Up here, it says quantity, prep products, label products, review shipments, prepare shipment, and then summary. So right now we're at set quantity, and we chose case packed items. Now, if you forgot to change it to case packed items, it's going to say individual products, and then it's going to say change to case packed products. So if you've already forgot to do that, you can click here and it'll give you that option to change back. Over here, so say this is really important right here, units per case, number of cases. A lot of times people get those backwards and they think cases should come first and units per case should come second. So make sure you're aware of what's going on, because I mean, if you're doing 50 units per case in 10 cases, well, that's 500 items. But if you're doing 50 units per case and you get this backwards, it's still 500 units. But all of a sudden now Amazon thinks you're sending 10 units per case, and they think that you're sending 50 cases. And then when you only send them 10 cases and you send them 50 units per case, they're going to send you a little letter saying, hey, we're expecting 10 units and we received 50. So that is not too good. They'll accept, you know, some miscounts and things like that, and some, you know, they understand everybody's human and we mess up, but the more it happens, your inbound quality score goes down, and at some point, you know, if you continue to make those type of mistakes, they can and sometimes do, or often do, actually shut your account down. We've seen quite a few people get their account suspended for multiple errors. So at this point, we're going to make sure that our units per case and our number of cases are correct. Again, before you create your shipping plan, you're really going to want to wait until we give you weights and dimensions, because sometimes you're going to order 500 units and you're going to have 10 cases at 50 units per case, but sometimes there's damage, and you're not going to want to send damage to Amazon. We will, if that's what you want us to do. We're going to take pictures and stuff for you. Most of the time it's just product packaging. If you send us extra packaging, we can replace that at 75 cents per unit. At least at the time of this video. Please check current pricing. But, you know, in the future, when they send this, when you send your items into Amazon, you know, if you have damaged items, that could be bad. So wait until we send you the weights and dimensions and how many damage and things like that. And then if you want us to hold on to your damaged products, so say there's 37 damaged and all total. So that would leave like 12 in a partial case. In that instance, you would only have 9 cases, 9 full cases of 50. Now we could send in those 12 partial, but you would have to create a whole new shipping plan for the 12 partial. So in this shipping plan, you're going to only do 50 per case. Now your partial would be exactly the same as this. So you'd create one shipping plan with 9 cases of 50, and then one partial, one shipping plan that has 1 case of 12 units. So that would be your shipping plan. So at this case, so we're just going to add that one to it, and then we're going to go in and so prep required. So pretty much at this point we don't have to do anything. We just go ahead and push continue. Now if you did want Amazon to do your prep, you could do that on that page and ask Amazon to do your prep. If you need them to do your FNSKU labels, put on poly bags, whatever you want them to do, we can do everything that Amazon does. We do it for the same exact price. The benefit to having us do it is it doesn't take that much longer for us to add those products to your items. It honestly doesn't take Amazon a long time either, but they got thousands and thousands and thousands of people sending products to them that need prep. So your items actually end up sitting in Amazon's warehouse for up to a couple weeks before they can get your products prepped and ready for sale. Once we do them, they go to Amazon. Amazon scans in your barcode and they go up for sale immediately. So the benefits are huge. You're talking an extra couple weeks of a potential income. So we think we add a great benefit by having you do all your prep with us. If you have not already done so, this is your label products tab. If you have not already done, if you have not already sent us labels, or you're chose to do stickerless commingled inventory, which is a whole nother video, you could choose 30 up labels and then print labels. Make sure you send those to us in PDF format. You know, you can send us, let's see, over here it says number of labels to print. This is already going to be pre-selected to how many things. So instead of 12 here, and you want, you know, 500, or maybe you want, you know, the 450 plus the 12 is going to be 462. So if you're doing that first, you can print these out and then send us to them, or you can just send us the whole 500 that you originally had, and then we can stick your extra labels in, so when you send us the new boxes, we'd already have those labels printed for you and put them right on your box. Again, we do the 30 up. As you can see, all the other formats are in A4. 30 up is the only one on US letter. 30 up is the only 30 up option as well. So it's real easy to figure out which option we need. Click on print labels for this page. Make sure that you have the number of labels that you want selected. Again, you probably have already, if you watch my other videos, you probably have already figured out how to print the labels and have already sent them to us. So this step is probably already done. If it has, just skip this step, go on to the next one. Click the continue button. And then it says review your items. So we have create a new one or add to an existing one. So we can add to an existing one. I've had problems adding to an existing one. You can try to add to an existing one if you want. I always just create new, just to save. I always save it as a different one. You have the date right here that you created it, right? So you remember, and then you have, then it says number 1. So how many you do. So what I always change this to is, this goes to your first shipment at this time, then your second shipment, then your third shipment. What I do is I change this to how many cases, and then so we got 1 case in this scenario, and then how many units is in that case. So 12 units, and then I put where it's going, and as we can see over here, we got 1 case, 12 units going to PHX6. So we got cases 1, 12 units, and then PHX6. And that's how I choose to save my files. And when you choose to save your files, I mean, when you actually do your shipping labels at the end of this and you save them like that, it's going to make it easier on us, because sometimes one box may be 40 pounds and it may have 52 items in it, or 100 items, and the other one may be 40 pounds and it may only have 98 items, you know, because we round up on shipping, because that's the way UPS wants us to do it. Doesn't matter whether it's 40.2 or 40.9, they still want you to round up to 41 pounds. So it's always rounding up. So if we have 2 different boxes, one has 48 items and one has 50 items, and it's the same poundage, we need to be able to identify which box this is labeled for. Is it for the 50 items or is it for the 48 items? It's really important, because if Amazon's expecting 50 items and you send them 48, and then you get those labels mixed up, you're going to send them one box, they're expecting 48 and you send them 50, and then the other box you're expecting 50 and you send them 48. That's 2 dings, and 2 what they call inbound incompliance score, your inbound compliance score, and you'll get 2 marks on that and it'll go down. So too many inbound incompliance scores, and they can actually suspend your account. So we're going to do this. Once you save it properly, you're going to go to approve shipment, and then it's going to come up to, I believe, prepare shipment. It's validating plan. Still under view shipment right here. So this, we're actually right here in work on shipment. So at this point, it's basically saved. You go to manage FBA shipments. You can close this out at this point. And if you wanted to come back and work on it, you just go to manage FBA shipments. However, we can go to work on shipment right here. So up here we show that it's 1 SKU. We just want to verify it's 1 SKU, 12 units. We know when we started working on it. We know where it's going. It's going to PHX6, which is in Phoenix, Arizona. We want to make sure that our ship from address is correct, and we know exactly what's going on. Here's the shipment ID, and here's how many cases. 1 case, 12 units. And then we can put the box weight in. So up here under, you know, say we made a mistake. Okay, so say we made a mistake. Let's go back. So we click on work on shipment, and we can go here where it says review and modify units. It says the quantity here, and you can only change quantity of 5% or 6 units. If you want to add more or new products to your shipment, you must duplicate the shipment or create a new shipment. Any quantities entered beyond the allowed range are subject to additional placement fees. So say there was a mistake. Say, you know, you had previously sent us in a few more items and we had some extra boxes, and we changed this SKU. We said, you know what, There's you still had 2 from last time. We replaced the boxes on those. You have 12 on these ones. Instead of sending us 12, sending you 12, now we have 14. So you can actually change it to 14, and then that'd be okay. We just want to make sure that we change the SKUs, that everything is the way it should be. But normally we wouldn't have to change this, so I'm going to just go back to 12, because that actually, we shouldn't have to change that, but you have that option. That's how you do it. You're going to choose small parcel delivery, and you're going to choose Amazon partnered carrier, UPS deeply discounted ground shipping. I'll talk about LTLs in another video. Box weight, we're just going to say this one is 12 pounds, just for simplicity. You can choose, we're going to give you box weights and dimensions. However, if you choose box weights, if you choose box dimensions, you put them in there. Amazon does not require you to enter in box dimensions. We're going to give those to you just in case you want to put them in there. If you had more than one box, so say you had 50 items per case, and Amazon wanted 4 cases going to this warehouse, and they were each at 40 pounds, you would just copy last box. But you would need to do it for as many boxes as Amazon told you for this particular shipment. Each shipment may have a different quantity of boxes. So in case packed items, if you're doing individual items and they're all going to one warehouse, this box weights and dimensions may be different for each one. So you could do, maybe one's 40, maybe one's 23, maybe one's 44, etc. And again, you could put in the box weights, box dimensions if you want. I'm going to give those to you. I personally never put them in. It does not hinder or does not stop you from getting a quote. And then you can just push I agree to the terms and conditions, accept charges, and then see where it says shipping labels. So shipping labels, number of boxes per type, and then paper type, there's a 5. This shows how many labels are going to print out. But once you accept these charges, this faded out area, if you can see this, it says print box labels. Once you click accept charges, that box down there is going to be bright orange or orangish yellow, and then you're going to be able to click on that, save that as a PDF, and then get those shipped out to us. And then you're going to work on another shipment plan. Make sure you're saving these files on your desktop or in a folder that you've specifically designated for shipping labels, or some other way, a means of identifying this shipment. So you're definitely not going, if you send in multiple shipments, don't put them all under just shipping labels, shipping labels and then that date. Or you can do shipping labels in another folder with inside that has the date of each date you created the shipping labels, so that you do not get them mixed up. Anyways, that's about it. That's how you create your shipping plan. Okay, thanks.